Hey guys, John here. We're gonna go and play some Pillars of Eternity. We're gonna roll a Barbarian, just do a let's play through. I have a Priest and a Paladin. I'm looking for somebody who's just a little bit better tank or who can hold their own a little bit better. My Paladin takes forever to kill things. So let's see what happens. Go normal. Here we go.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Alright, so I'm sick, and the caravan master has stopped. Alright, so we're gonna create a male. Do a human. Do meadow. So let's see the difference between a fighter and I know it doesn't say it's like a needed thing for perception, but the accuracy I think really helps. So we'll do 11 and 11. Effects, duration, pick somebody that adds resolve. Alright, so yeah, we'll do this guy. Let's be a mercenary. Male
I'm flattered.
benevolent. Enter a name. This is the name I kind of always use for my DPS kind of warrior guys. And Lotro was my first guy ever. That is Lord of the Rings Online. Made him a champion. Was pretty happy with him. Alright, here we go. Change character creation, yeah.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there. Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood? Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Alright, where should I find
Bush that's
these
common
berries?
round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear. Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much. Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up. This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick. Born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to. They don't got Audra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that. Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep. Kalisha. Kalisha! He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your bags. Get so much wind. You drop everything and you run. Something in the air. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Alright,
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Let's see what he has for sale. I don't think it's anything I can really use.
What a hole. Say, is there anything you need?
Let's go check that. Yeah, nothing that's really interesting.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night. I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right? Because it seemed friendlier than Raid Saris? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand. It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here. The colonies used to include Raid Saris and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Young wolf.
This is it.
Berry. Alright, so I guess what's going on is the new lord has promised land if you come to settle. So I'm gonna go, I want a new life. Why is Calista here? Her sister moved out here sometime back. She sent a letter, seemed worried. Oops, that's the map. So yeah, so they're offering land to new settlers. Alright, so that's the reason for me coming out.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Out of the trees emerges Sparfle. One of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight, he no longer carries his bow. There's a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag.
Ambush!
Alright. Guess we'll split them up and see what happens. Poor guy. I took care of him.
Come on, we have to get back to
So
camp.
far, so good. Totally forgot to equip this Dawn's Pledge, which actually I don't actually know what it does. This item grants the ability to shield the wearer from the myriad perils that plague the world over Europe. His gun helps protect the dignity of old age, as so too do his followers pledge to prevent young lives from being harvested before their times. I don't know what that means. I'll try to use it sometime. Let's see here. I don't actually know how to use. Okay, so it adds endurance. Okay, cool. Well, now I know. Alright. gate. I wonder, so, let's see. We're using spear. So I know eventually you get to choose between, or like some skills that will let you specialize in certain weapons. Speed damage, accuracy, resistance action, plus around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hewin, the last of your caravan left standing. Alright, lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. I've seen the truth in my own eyes, blood has been paid for intrusions. Alright, so one of the ways the game works is your skills can like influence discussions. So I could say athletics, rush the man before he can react, do a lore, let's do the might though. Let's see, only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. The man considers this, looking at you up and down. Yet, he shoves Hewin forward as he does so. The man rakes his blade against Hewin's torso. Hewin screams and stumbles forward, a wide gash in his clothing beginning to bloom crimson. The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised high. Hewin does crazy amounts of damage. Your enemy lies on the ground, unable to rise, his companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gas. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the ears. At this, the man's eyes roll back, and he says them, or as he closes them, "Good, good, the gods are just." A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin. Where it pierces it, feels as though it is rendering you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom slashed across the chest and bowel, O'Dowd's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open, he looks directly at you.
Get inside!
Get inside.
Run!
So this is a BOAC, apparently. Alright, straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step. You set your hands in the warm folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Then trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for him and topples him onto the rocky ground. Straining Hewden lashes out against his fatigued assailant and struggles to break his hold. They're close to you. Despite the wind from your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you'd have a good chance at hitting your mark. I don't want to throw my weapon though. What if I don't know. I guess I have no choice. My aim is true, and the hit jars Hewden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hewden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways, tearing one of his hands free. But diving out into the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it, securing his other hand. You pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Hewden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks, beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shackle the marrow from your veins. I'm having reading comprehension problems. Shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight.
Was that?
A Buick. Had to be.
And we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
Let's go inside. So actually I'm going to stop it here, and with the next video we'll pick up with the ruins. So have a great day guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you later.